welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new. So today we are going to be doing the February budget setup. I cannot believe we are almost already through the first month of the year. Now we are getting closer to baby. First of all, welcome to my bathroom. Toddler is asleep, so we are filming far away from the room, but we are getting close to baby girl 2 being here. And that means that we're prepping. That means we have lots of spending regarding any final touches to her room, to prep the house, anything like that. And then everything else is just going towards medical savings. As always, my goal is to save my income minus daycare costs. And in this case, also minus our medical expenses, because we have a really large chunk going through medical, going towards the medical fund right now, just to cover any hospital bills. So I'm also subtracting out that just for the time being. Once we get all the hospital bills paid with for Oakland, everything we'll have a standard amount going to build up our medical fund, and then leftover will be going towards the savings fund. So that is always the goal. I don't know how close we're going to get in the month of February. March will be the last full month of my income, because depending on when baby is born, I have 4 weeks of paid maternity leave. I will be off for a total of 12 weeks. So February is really the month that we need to save. March is the last month that my full income will be there, and then that's our last chance to save. So February, March, we really need to do some savings. So let's go ahead and get into the budget. Okay, you guys, so looking at February, we have 4 weeks with both of our income, making our total estimated or planned $8,349.16. My income did go up, but that was due to the fact that we realized we were paying for vision insurance for my daughter, and my uncle is actually an eye doctor and told me that she does not need to go to the optometrist unless she's having vision issues at 1/2 years old. So at least for this year, we are able to save the money there. So this is kind of where we're standing. It just basically raised my income just slightly. Nothing for payback. For giving, we have $300 set aside for gifts and $100 set aside for giving. Utilities, we have escrow. Now I did get the taxes entered in December, and so we have $2,043.40 left in escrow once our February 1st payment is made. Electricity, I budgeted $300. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure if this is enough. We have had some colder stints of weather. By the time you're seeing this, I believe that's the bill that we'll be getting. So with our heater on, we are all electric, and surprisingly, the heat costs more than the cooling. So it is interesting to see how high our electricity gets. $42 budgeted for water, internet, $110 budgeted, $26 for sure. In my phone plan, that pulls on the 25th of each month, and $50 in pet care. For transportation, we are doing $200 for gas and $75 for maintenance. Groceries, we have $450 and $150 for restaurants. Please keep in mind that when I say groceries, this includes everything from shampoo, conditioner, toothpaste, deodorant, my daughter's pull-ups, her diapers, wipes, anything like that is in the grocery budget. The only thing it doesn't include is dog food. So everything else is included in here. So that is why our groceries are higher. We definitely want to be stocking up for baby. And we have a pretty good chunk left over from January. I'm sure we will go to the grocery store at least one more time and spend around $75. So this might be slightly lower. We have a pretty good chunk from last time to prep for Miss baby to come. Entertainment, $75 for me, $75 for my husband. Clothing, $100. Hair and beauty, $50. Household maintenance, $150. Investments, $574.67. Yearly subscriptions, we have nothing extra coming out in February, so that's $14.98. And daycare will be $716. Medical, we have $400, which is I believe we're around $100 to $150 standard going into the medical, but now we do a full $400 because we're just trying to fund all of our medical bills there. I do not have my full balance for my new insurance benefits card. I need to get on there and double check that balance and make sure it's loaded. Insurance, $42, or I'm sorry, taxes, $42. We will be getting these done hopefully beginning of March and be done. It just depends how fast we get the tax documents we need. Car insurance is $160 set aside and car tags $125. For debt, we have our standard $1520.01 payment plus the additional $100 extra principal payment. And that brings us to savings. So with my extra money added from paycheck, it is technically income, but we have an extra $2,068 going towards our goal. I do not believe that this is close to what my income is in February. I will have to do the math on that. But with the $400 from medical and the $716, I believe it was $716. Yes, from daycare, it does get us closer. So we'll have to see, like, once our electric actually comes in and anything like that, see where we stand. Okay, you guys, so as you can see, we have a pretty good budget considering we are in a short month with only 28 days. Now, that being said, it does not mean we get to take shortcuts and spend extra money and things like that. We are going to try to save where we can. Obviously, like I said, we have expenses to prep for our baby to get here, but that being said, we are still going to save generally where we can and see where the month takes us. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.